Liberty North. I'm Megan Hammond.
And I'm Caroline Utes.
Hope you are having an excellent Thursday. Welcome back to KNET.
Your KNET News starts now.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sophomores, today is finally the day when you can order your class rings during lunch, so make sure you bring your order form, and there will also be family ordering time from 4 to 6.
The last day to be guaranteed a yearbook is tomorrow. If you are uncertain if you have ordered one, Mrs. Sparksman sent out a spreadsheet on December 9th.
If you are interested in being in Compassion Club, their next meeting is next Tuesday, the 22nd at 7:45 in room 305.
Congratulations to the Liberty North Legal Eagles. The Liberty North mock trial team defeated Blue Springs High School last night. Good luck to our team as they compete against Truman High School today.
And our very own John is here in the studio with an interview with Jackson Kropp about All-State Band.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm John Harris, and today I have Jackson Kropp here to talk about All-State Band. Now, Jackson, what do you think the experience you're going to have there?
I think the experience at All-State is going to be unreal. You're with the top players and band and orchestra and choir from all around the state, and there's over 100 of you, and just everyone in the same conference for a couple days. I think it's going to be a really cool experience to hang out with those people.
How was the audition, and were you nervous at all?
So the audition is on a Saturday. It's a day long. You know, we leave at like 6 in the morning and don't get back until about midnight. It's down in Columbia. I was really nervous, and if you, the more as the day goes on, you get callbacks, which means you just keep auditioning. And as the audition number kept growing, you know, the more nervous I got, definitely. But it was really cool. It was a good experience.
And did anyone else make state besides you?
Yeah. So from Liberty North, we had 4 people make it. Myself, who's a junior saxophone player, Aaron Stockman, who is a junior, and he plays tuba, and then seniors Cooper Smith and Mitchell Sidden, and Mitchell plays clarinet, and Cooper plays saxophone as well.
Well, thank you so much, Jackson, and now we have a video to go more in depth.
My name is Jackson Kropp. I'm a junior at Liberty North High School, and I'm a drum major in the band and play saxophone, and I recently made it into the All-State Band. The preparation for preparing for state in any activity is going to require a lot of work, especially with band. I've noticed that it takes hours of out-of-school time, before school, after school. I would get to school about an hour before school started every single day. I would practice through first hour, I would stay after school, and I would practice after homework or any other activities that were going on. So physically, yeah, there's a lot of practicing, and mentally, you have to be prepared to a level where you know that you're competing against hundreds of other people from around the state and around the district, and you want to show in the time that you have why you're the best. The emotions that I felt when I realized that I made it was just, I can't describe it. It was absolutely unreal. I was there with my closest band friends, Aaron Stockman and Cooper Smith, and it was just really, it was life-changing to know that I was sitting at the top of the state. The sort of things that I do aside from band, I'm heavy in academics, and I really compete inside the classroom when it comes to AP classes and college classes, and balancing those by themselves can be really, really stressful. And I use band to get away from it. I can not stress about my math classes and use band to, you know, comfort myself. But then on the other way around, if I'm stressing about an audition that's coming up, I can do math homework or read the Gov textbook just to kind of get away from it all for a while. So balancing it all hasn't been too bad. I think it's just how well can you manage your time under those stressful situations. Outside of high school, I plan to study in the math field, but I think underneath that, I would love to see myself getting a minor in some sort of music. In any degree in music, really. I would love to go to Nebraska University or Purdue University and play in their marching bands. They're pretty elite, and I think I would have a lot of fun with that. Whether it's a jazz band for them or a basketball band for a KU game, whatever it seems to be, I just want to keep myself involved in music for the rest of my life. And I think I've put in too much work in the many years that I've been doing music to just kind of not do anything with it after high school. And I see a lot of people who do that, and it's just kind of sad because they really just let music get away from them. But I'd never never want that to happen to me. I want to keep doing music for as long as I can. What I like most about band is that most people just view it as a class, you know, at first hour at Liberty North or Liberty High School. But really it's so much more than that. Really it's a family, and you get to know and love the people that you work with every single day throughout the entire summer. But it doesn't end there. You get into basketball games throughout the winter, jazz band throughout the spring, pit orchestra underneath the stage in the fall, woodwind choir, brass choir, ensembles in the spring. There's just so many ways to get involved with band. And you know, with a lot of sports, it's like one season, or and that's how a lot of people view band. But really, it's a year-long commitment with not a team, not a band full of members, but really a family.
Jackson definitely seems like a very accomplished student. Definitely the cream of the crop.
Now let's head on over to Michael and Cole with your North Nation sports.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Michael Schwalm.
And I'm Colin Masters, and we're going to be starting off today's show with a little about wrestling. Varsity took on the St. Joe Central Tuesday, coming away with a 68-18 win. Varsity also blew out Raytown 68-12. Varsity and JV will be back on the mat at Lee Summit today at 5 o'clock.
Now on to women's swim. The girls had their senior night on Tuesday, and honored were 7 seniors: Reagan Beagle, Lydia Bolin, Grace Kintrell, Grace Erickson, Melissa Hagan, Kathleen Harner, and Ashlyn Pope. Liberty North won 11 out of 12 events. Seniors winning included Melissa Hagan in the 200 IM and 100 fly, and Grace Erickson in diving. All 3 relays also placed first.
Now let's throw it over to Elena in the corner with a little bit about some recent Chiefs news.
Thanks, guys. I'm Elena Gorton. Now, you might have seen this image going around on Twitter recently. It's part of a contest that the Chiefs are doing to get the KC area hyped up about the upcoming game. The school with the most retweets is awarded the grand prize. And no, Jackson Bodenson, that doesn't mean free Super Bowl tickets. Make sure you go to the sports marketing Twitter page and retweet this post with the image, so Liberty North can win. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to start retweeting. Back up to you, Cole.
Thanks, Elena. Women's basketball fell to Lincoln Prep Tuesday night, 61-46, and the Eagles will take on Park Hill South for the 3rd place spot in the Oak Park tournament tonight at 6:30. JV dominated at Lee Summit, though, in the Lee Summit North tournament last night, winning 62-32 against the hosting team. Let's take a look at the clip of assistant varsity head coach as well as JV head coach Perry's press conference about Liberty North's lower teams.
I think that's what's been our Achilles heel for a long time with our girls program, is that we've had all of our best players at varsity and then we struggle. And so we're super proud of our C teams, gold and silver, and we're real proud of our JV and how they're playing right now, and looking to see if anybody's ready to contribute yet this year, and then we know for sure that we have a bright future ahead of us.
JV goes on to play head-to-head versus Liberty tonight for the championship game.
Men's basketball took a beating last night against Rockbridge High School in the semifinals of North Kansas City tournament. Now let's look at Coach McCabe's interview before the game last night.
We would have to have 4 transfers and maybe an NBA player come. So that's not something we're going to be able to do. Matching the physicality, matching the toughness, the execution, the confidence is something that'll be a great challenge.
Yeah, the boys were just overall a little bit outmatched in athleticism, like Coach McCabe said, but they had an opportunity to be more physical, and overall they were just a little bit off last night. Normally that doesn't work very well against a really good team like Rockbridge, and they ended up falling by a score of 78-31. They go on to play St. Pius tomorrow at 5:30. This has been your North Nation's Daily Sports Report. I'm Colin Masters.
And I'm Michael Schwalm. Have a great day, Eagles, and we'll see you tomorrow for a game day special. Now back up to the front.
Thank you, Cole and Michael, and don't forget to go retweet the tweet from our sports marketing group here at North so we can win a great prize.
We're currently at 407 retweets. We should definitely try to get that number up. Head over to Twitter and check that out. We will be back tomorrow, and until then, we will catch you on the north side.